Hey guys, this is ZOMG, but you can call me Z. This video is just a quick update slash mini rant talking about where I've been and the direction of my channel and that kind of things. First of all, I'm going to put some game footage in the background. You can see it already if you're watching. I'm playing Diablo 3 and I'm being a very lucky little boy and gotten myself into the Reaper of Souls beta, so that will be playing along in the background. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to record that later or take some footage I've already got. So yeah, feel free to watch that if you are enjoying or want to see some Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls content. If not, feel free to tab out and just listen to the dulcet tones of my voice. That said, I guess I'll start talking about what's been going on. I haven't posted a video properly on my channel for a good, I think, 2 or 3 weeks now because I have felt a crushing force of non-motivation or demotivation, if you would call it. It's sort of attributed to a couple of things. Mostly it's been life. I work in a supermarket here, and coming up to Christmas there has been a lot of pressure on our store and everyone who works at my store as well. I mean, I don't want to say we're understaffed, but we could have done with some more staff at the time, so I've been sort of working long hours. There has been a lot of expectations of me at the job, some that they just feel hard to keep up with. And I'll get home from a day at work and I'll sit in front of my computer and I'll be like, I can't talk, I can't really be asked to do anything apart from just mindlessly click open Reddit and click open my Facebook and sort of be done with it, which is, I guess it's not a very good excuse. You could sit there very easily and sit there and say, hey, Z, anything that's worth doing is you just push through it. You're going to have a hard time. So you just got to do it. You got to sit down and knuckle down and put it there. But God, it's so fucking hard sometimes. You spend most of your day away, a bigger portion of your day asleep. You just get home and you've got to cook and do all the other things around, which I don't do as well. I've let my life get into a little bit of set of disarray, and it's disappointing me, make me upset. So it's something I've wanted to be sort of correcting. I've been wanting to get back into doing some videos. It didn't help that the other day I tried to record a video of Pixel Piracy because I'm loving that game. I'm so glad to see that it's come out on Steam Light. I sat down and recorded it, and I don't know what the hell happened, but the footage was bad. I lost some part of it anyway. I can't really remember now because I just sort of sat down. I'm like, okay, we're going to do this. And I sat down and I tried to do it, and it didn't want to be done. So I'm just like, no, fuck it. No, we're going to leave it at that. So, those kind of things have conspired to sort of fit all together into this clump of, no, it's just not happening. The other side of the argument, or the other side of the issue, I guess, for myself, is to say that a portion of this sort of demotivation has come from the changes that YouTube have made to the way they deal with multi-channel networks, and then how multi-channel networks deal with people who are under their umbrella. If you couldn't tell already, I'm with an Australian network at the moment. You would have seen ads pop up in front of my videos. Maybe there's one on this one, I don't know. I'm a small channel, and you'd be right in saying, look, there's no good reason for you to be joining a network. Like, you're not going to get anything out of it. And I mean, like, monetarily, I'm not doing this for the money or the fame. Well, I mean, I guess that's kind of lying. Anyone who does this would be lying if they said that they didn't want to see some money or career out of it, or that they didn't want to see, their subscriber box hit, 1,000, 10,000, 100 million, whatever, But the ultimate sort of purpose of this is not to earn the money or get the fame. It's to play games, commentate, review, and hopefully be entertaining somewhere along the way. Anyway, when I was approached by a network to join, I said, yeah, that'd be awesome, because I had the intention of doing gaming videos in sort of along the track there. And I know that in terms of copyright and that kind of thing, YouTube can be really, really iffy. And at the time, networks, I guess the best word to say is they vouched for channels under their banner, so that, if I put content up and there was a claim against it or whatever, my network would sort of step in and say, hey, we believe this is fine. They could argue, you know, things like fair use, this is parody or review or commentation. Commentation, is that even a word? Commentary. And, you know, sort of stick up for me. But now that YouTube have changed the way it sort of deals with, there are two levels that you can sort of be put on under a network now. There's the managed tier, which is basically business as usual. You upload your videos, you do everything just the same. This is all good. Then there is the affiliate tier, where it's not like that. Basically, if I upload a gaming video and I want to monetize it, or any video under that sort of thing, that video has to go under a review process by YouTube before they actually allow it to be monetized. At the same time, YouTube's always had a content ID matching system which matches parts of audio or parts of video up together with, you know, the people who rightfully or supposedly rightfully own this content. And, you know, it's sort of helped YouTube facilitate taking off, you know, people uploading episodes of Seinfeld or Friends or whatever, you know, I don't know, up onto YouTube, or, you know, ripping people's albums and putting them up. It's there to, you know, protect the correct rights holders. But it also has a bit of a sticky situation with video games, because there are a lot of situations in video games where you're getting very similar audio, very similar video and graphical content in there, that the content ID system can match you up against someone else's video who already has their stuff in that little system. And, you know, I could be playing The Binding of Isaac and it could match me up with, you know, any one of the hundreds of YouTubers who also monetize and play The Binding of Isaac. And, you know, Edmund McMillan is happy for anyone to upload videos of Isaac and monetize it, but because of this system, these other people who monetized it previously sort of have that under their thing, and if they have a certain sound effect and certain video that mine does, I can get caught on it, and there's a long sort of dispute process. Basically, the sort of long and short of it, because, I mean, there are other people who've done better videos that are less tangential and more informative than what I'm sort of doing now. And I don't know, I might link one of Omreckers, because I know he had a very long and opinionated rant about it, and I found it to be interesting. I might link that somewhere in the video, maybe on the screen. Beg my pardon, maybe down in the bottom. But sort of the way that these changes have happened, the whole reason why I joined the network and why I'm making the videos, or gaming videos now, has sort of, I guess, been kicked to the curb. I don't get the protection that my network sort of gives me now. And because I'm on this affiliate tier, if I were to upload anything, then, you know, it could be potentially matched against someone else who they might choose to revenue share. So, you know, I might get matched against someone else's thing, and then my content will be monetized for them, and I won't see a cent. Not that I do anyway at the moment. I just don't have enough views to see anything from it. But, you know, they could be earning money and stuff from the content that I make. And it feels like getting punished, and it feels like you're having part of your work stolen, I guess, which is the whole reason why that system's in place, for, you know, the people who actually make this stuff, so it doesn't get stolen. And it just feels very demotivating. It's like, why would I want to make these videos and put effort into them? You know, I've got to spend time recording and editing, uploading, managing, you know, the things behind the scene to go with it, you know, making thumbnails, tagging, descriptions, blah, 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 trying to promote, which I don't typically do now because I don't want to do it in any sort of douchey ways. But it sort of makes you think, you know, if all of that can be nullified because of, you know, a faulty system, or the, you know, the content ID system matching you up, or being open to just any random person making a claim saying, hey, you know, this video doesn't belong to this guy, it's mine, or whatever, then what's the point? It feels like I'm being punished. And, you know, I'm generally covering indie games and other games, well, some high-profile games, I guess, that have a very openly sort of admitted saying, hey, you know, make videos of our games, and please monetize them because it's awesome for you and it's awesome for us too. And, you know, even though I'm being very careful to pick those sort of things, it does open me up to the possibility of being content ID matched, having my videos taken away, that kind of thing. And I feel on one level that helps, it stifles creativity. It stifles people who want to try and do these kind of things. Again, I'm a small channel, and with these changes, I feel it hurts my opportunities to grow. I mean, again, I could release a video about a game and have it taken down or made unavailable, and because I'm an affiliate, and I can have people, the big people who like, your PewDiePies and your Total Biscuits and Northern Lions, who I would assume are at least on a managed tier or have some kind of consideration on the network that would allow them to release content on the time. If, I don't know, Assassin's Creed Black Flag comes out or whatever, I do a video and the aforementioned do videos as well. Mine gets matched to a trailer or something that IGN posted of Assassin's Creed or whatever, and my video goes away, but theirs stays up because they're sort of under this protective little bubble and umbrella. And then, when I could have had this chance to move up the search rankings and, be sort of relevant, no, it's taken by the big guys now. And then, you go a couple of days, a week, like YouTube's system, YouTube have been very notorious for being very hard to contact and taking a fucking long time to sort of, step in and actually have a look. I mean, I can't fault them completely because the sheer amount of content that they have uploaded, it's impossible to, I guess, keep up with it, maybe, which is again why the system is invented. But, I've heard people who saying it's taken them months to have their videos approved to stay online or to be monetized or whatever. And like I said, it just comes all those things, like this system that could potentially punish me even though I'm trying to do the correct things, and then life just being bullshit because it's Christmas and consumerism and blah. It's just, you get home, you lay down in your bed and going, oh god, I can't do that again tomorrow. Or you sit down at your computer and like, I could really record a video right now, but I just can't talk, can't make words together. It just combines into this cloud that just rains on your brain and doesn't make you want to do anything. That sort of said, I guess, like a mood swing kind of thing. I'm seeing that light at the end of the tunnel, and despite everything that I've said, I could just be overly cynical about the whole deal. As I mentioned earlier, I've been careful to try and pick games that have a very public announcement saying, yes, you can monetize and upload content of this type, which I think is the smartest thing, and I haven't come across any matches yet, but that doesn't mean that's not going to happen or couldn't happen. But like I said, I could just be looking for all the bad things and not, ignoring the fact that, this might not happen kind of thing. It's counterproductive, and I sort of realized that, I guess, having thought through this and talked to a couple of other people and tried to record this rant a couple of times, it's kind of, what's the word? I think I want to say cathartic. It sort of appeased the sense of irritation that I've had, and it has let me vent that out and sort of get it out. And you guys sort of know where I am now and what I'm doing, why I'm feeling that way, and we can sort of go from here. We can make a new start again, because that's what I do. Now that that's said and done, I do really want to get back into making videos. I don't know, what do you guys want to see from me? I mean, again, I know I've got a very small audience. I don't know if any of you guys will have stuck around to this sort of point in time, but if you are, I'd love to hear what you guys have got to say. What kind of videos you want to see? I've noticed that my Hearthstone series has done pretty terribly. My last video has no views, which is indicative of probably the fact that I'm a terrible player at the game, for one. Perhaps it's still early days for my kind of commentary, and I just don't do that genre any kind of grace. So maybe I'll put that on the back burner for now. Do you guys want to see some Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls stuff? I've been playing the game a fair bit, and I'm enjoying it. So if you guys want to see some stuff from that, maybe let me know. That'd be cool. I could do that. More indie games. I love the idea of doing reviews, and they seem to have been well received, or first impressions anyway, have been pretty well received. So I might do some more of those. Do you have any games you want to see me do? I would love to sort of cover some things. Steam sale's on now as well, because it's Christmas and summer and winter, or wherever you are in the globe. So, cool games on the sale. Is there anything there you want me to play? Because that'd be fun, I think. Perhaps. I don't know, guys. But sort of going forwards, I want to re-establish myself a upload schedule. I want to, do a couple of Let's Play videos here and there. I want to have a consistent first impression sort of thing. I want to be able to pick a game once a week or so and do things like that. I'm still formulating this through my head and sort of exactly how I'm going to do things. I'm getting a little bit more free time on my hands now, so not as much burnout from, doing day job, coming home, being exhausted and having to do this as well. I think it'll be better. I'll be fresher and more true to how I would actually react to these things, instead of trying to put on a persona at the end and going, oh, hey guys. Anyway, that's sort of how I'm feeling. This video has gotten pretty friggin' long, so I should wrap it up now. If you guys have managed to make it here, that's kind of awesome. I look forward to making more videos and hopefully seeing you there. If you want to keep up with what I'm doing in the future, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button. And maybe I'll put a couple of boxes like around there somewhere and check out some of those other videos too. But anyway, until my next video, I will see you then. Oh, bye-bye.